Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing great, everyone's fit and fine as well. So if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit the like, share and subscribe button. So today in this video we're gonna talk about the book called The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. So I've got this book like twice in the past, but I've never read it. वो कहीं तो पढ़ा हुआ है, so I had to buy a new one. The older books I had somewhere they are kept at home, so I had to buy a new one. So today we're gonna talk about 3 key learnings that I got from this book. The first learning for me from this book is, let's give it a title as Unhappy Thoughts. Okay, so the author says, and I quote, "Have you ever started to think about something you were not happy about, and the more you thought about it, the worse it got?" So if there's an incident that's happened in the past, like एक हफ्ते पहले हुआ, अगर एक महीने पहले हुआ, so then whenever I'm sitting idle, I tend to think about that particular incident, or when I think about that, I constantly get into the self doubt. और उसके साथ साथ जो पहले वाली चीज़ें हैं, उसके पहले if there's a bad thing that happened, that comes into the picture, and then it's like a wormhole. You keep sinking in. So what the author is trying to say is, the more you think about a certain thought, maybe it's good, maybe it's bad, so the more you think about that particular thought, the more that feeling will come. So that feeling of good or bad. So the author simply says यार, जितना बुरा सोचोगे उतना बुरा आप फील भी करोगे, so जितना अच्छा सोचोगे उतना अच्छा फील भी करोगे. So make sure you channelize your thoughts in a way that यार a positive kind of a thought comes, the one which makes you feel happier, makes you feel good, those kind of things, those kind of thoughts come. So that's learning number 1 for me. Alright, so the second learning for me is, let's give it a title as The Next Step. Alright, so it's going to be a little long, so bear with me. The author says, think of a car driving through the night. The headlights only go 100 to 200 feet forward, and you can make it all the way from California to New York driving through the dark, because all you have to see is the next 200 feet. And that's how life tends to unfold before us. If we just trust the next 200 feet will unfold after that, and the next 200 feet will unfold after that, your life will keep unfolding, and it will eventually get you to the destination of whatever it is you truly want, because you want it. मजा आ गया ये पढ़ के. So author is simply trying to say is, यार अगर आपने एक destination define किया है खुद के लिए, make sure आप you take it step by step. Okay, not just that you give a long jump towards the destination. Focus on the next step. Focus on completing it thoroughly, and then moving to the next, so that eventually you do get to the destination. And when you do, you don't have any regrets as to, I could have done something better, I should have done something better, ऐसे नहीं. So you just make sure that यार आगे 200 मीटर का जो फासला है वो आप अच्छे से करें, then you focus on the next. So very well said. This is my second learning. Learning for me from this book is, let's give it a title as Your Thoughts. Okay, it's so simple, but then it's so difficult to understand. It's so simple to interpret and be like, yeah, but it's so difficult to understand and implement, right? So the author says, whatever you think you can, or whatever you think you can't, either way you're right. So whatever you want to do in life, make sure you have that ability to keep yourself motivated and tell yourself, यार हाँ हम कर सकते हैं, and keep that negativity of the thinking that you can't do a certain kind of thing. Just keep that aside and think on the positive aspect. Yes, you gotta weigh in the pros and cons of the situations and stuff, but then make sure you have a positive attitude towards something that you wanna really pursue or really do. So in that way, either way you are right. If you think about it in the wrong way, if you think in the right way, either way you are right. So make sure you channelize your thoughts in a way कि यार हम एक positivity की तरफ move करें, and have that belief that हम कर सकते हैं और हम करेंगे. Yep. So this is the third learning, and this is the best one till now. Overall, this book is a really good game changer for me, right? And I would highly recommend, यार आप लोग अगर किसने भी देखा है ये वीडियो पूरा अभी तक देख रहे हो, please make sure you get this one and read it yourself. I won't tell you the secret, actually what the secret is, but then you gotta read it yourself. I think I've mentioned in the first point itself, but then still, आप खरीदिए इसको, you buy it, you read it through, and you will understand it yourself. Now that I'm much mature enough, and then पहले पढ़ लिया रहता तो I wouldn't have understood it as well as I understand it now. So make sure you give it a good read, and I will highly recommend कि यार आप ये पढ़िए, एक ना एक बार तो पढ़िए, right? So guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure you hit the like, share and subscribe button. So until next time, Bye bye.